the everlasting glamour of our heritage city.
The West dancing of the Kandyan tradition is remarkably significant in adding colors to the Asala Perahara. It is famous all around the world. Most of these artists live close to Kandy. Today, my destination is a little remote from Kandy, and it's called Thittapajjala. Honestly, I'm so in love with this lush greenery in Sri Lanka. I'm really amazed by these incredibly beautiful natural surroundings. Now, I'm walking this pathway to meet Thittapajjala Sumanavira Gurunanse. The Gurunanse welcomed me in such a cordial manner. This is the way the Sri Lankans welcome people. They usually say "Ayubowan" when they meet guests. It means, may the life be longer. In this Sinhala culture, there are many more unique features like that. And if you can remember, due to the corona epidemic, the global powers also had to use this very method of greeting to greet each other. This Gurunanse is a traditional artist. He manages a dancing academy to share the art with the new generation. The academy is full of pupils during the weekends. As far as the Perahara is concerned, these dancing arts and the instrument playing arts have been transferred from one generation to another. Moreover, to the artists who are interested in learning this subject, the teacher-student relationship is very important. At this academy, this relationship can be clearly seen. The Gurunanse shares his expert knowledge and experience with the students very generously. Regular training is very important. The skills, knowledge, and rhythm are important to a good dancer. The rhythmic footsteps and hand movements of these young artists very well demonstrate their teacher's instructions and their expertise. This alluring nature of the West dance tradition is fascinating and admirable. In fact, it is one of the most celebrated segments in the Kandyan Perahara. There, one could see the striking West dancers moving forward, displaying their skillful performances in front of the royal tusker that carries the sacred relic casket. The West dancers also perform in front of the Diyawada Nilame. The dancers of Uduwela, Maligawa, Ihalawela and Molagoda family lines spectacularly perform in such special occasions in the Dalada Perahara. this dancing rhythm of the Kandyan dancing tradition has acquired worldwide attraction and recognition.
The legend of Senkanda, the everlasting glamour of our heritage ceremony.
Okay, I'm here. I came to this village, which is located just outside of Kandy on the hills, and I came to meet with a very important figure of Kandyan dances. We are talking today about vest dance. The family who looks after this part of dancing, vest dance, is called the Tita Pagela family. This is one of the most popular dance in the Perahera as well. So I'm meeting today with Sumanavira Guranansa, correct? Are you aware? Would you be able to describe for us what vest dance is?
ඇතරම ලංකාවේ තියෙන පැරණිම නැටුම විදිහට වෙස් නැටුම හඳුන්වන්නට පුළුවන්.
The West dance can be considered as the oldest dancing form of Sri Lanka and its origin. The West dance goes up to the reign of the second king of Sri Lanka, King Panduvasdeva. The West dance originated from a ritual to heal the king from an extraordinary illness. Since then, West dance has existed over 2,500 years. The ritual named Kohoma Kankarya, which was performed then, is still very popular. As far as upcountry dancing forms are concerned, there are 9 forms of dances. West dancing falls under the Rupa form from the 9 forms. There is a reason for this dancing tradition to be called as West. The costume used in this dance is the West costume. It is a very special costume. The Malaya king, the leader of the group who came to Sri Lanka to heal King Panduvasdeva, wore his royal costume. And the West costume gives a half resemblance of the costume worn that day. Ever since the reign of King Panduvasdeva, West dance was performed in the special occasions of nobility and royalty.
So, can you tell us how the West dance joined into the Kandyan Perahera?
ඇතරම මේ වෙස් නැටුම
Well, there are only 2 notable occasions where the dance stepped out from its original form, the Kohoma Kankarya. One special incident goes back to the year 1919 at the Kandy Asala Perahera. The addition of West dancing to the Kandy Asala Perahera added extra splendor to the procession. It also helped to get more global attention to the procession, and as well, West dancing is a display of our unique identity. It became the hallmark of Kandyan dancing. The West dancing was a beneficial addition to the Kandy Asala Perahera, as well as the West dancing itself. The generation of the Tittapajjawala family was the leading family that played the main role in bringing West dancing to the Kandy Asala Perahera. My paternal grandfather, Tittapajjala Ganithasara and Maligawa Rankira Gurunanses were the pioneers of bringing West dancing to the Kandy Asala Perahera in the year 1919. There were 4 famous notable performers. They were the gurus or teachers called Nittavela Suramba, Galdola Suramba, Hitkoda Suramba and Ambulpure Sindhua. The drummers to suit them were the gurus called Tittapajjala Sivranga Ganithasara and Maligawa Rankira Gurunanses. This indeed was the first instance where West dancing was added to the Kandi Asala Perahera. Before that, there was Nayadi, which was a lesser form of Kandyan dancing.
විශේෂයෙන් ඇසල පෙරහැරට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ ඊට කලින් තිබිලා තියෙන්නේ වෙස් නැටුම වෙනුවට තිබිලා තියෙන්නේ නයියන්ඩි නැටුම.
So the Kandyan dancing is very popular in Sri Lanka and many other countries as well. What are the different steps you took to make sure you preserved that culture?
වෙස් නැටුම නිසා
West dancing added color to the Kandi Asala Perahera. On the other hand, the Perahera also gave great value to West dancing itself. It helped the West dance to gain an international recognition. Currently, there are many West dancing troupes included in the procession. There are 2 West dancing troupes in the Dalada Perahera itself. And now, each of the 4 Devala Peraheras have their own West dancing troupes. Many students who learn West dancing now aspire to dance in the Kandi Asala Perahera. It is a great hope for many. As their teachers, we also promise them the opportunity. So it should be noted that West dancing has added new endorsement to the Kandi Asala Perahera. The Tithapajjala family was the leading family that played a big role in bringing West dancing to the Kandi Asala Perahera. As teachers, we also promised them the opportunity to give them a chance to participate in West dancing in the Kandi Asala Perahera. So it should be noted that West dancing has added a new enlightenment to the Kandi Asala Perahera.
ඒත් එක්කම ලොකු ජනප්‍රියත්වයක් හිමිලා තියෙන බව කියන්නටම ඕනේ.
the everlasting glamour of our heritage sound.